Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm going to be doing another sort of like a budgeting type video. I don't know why, I'm just really obsessed with budgeting, and these are going to be some ways that I personally save money and ways that you can save money too. So if you're interested, just keep watching. Come here, show them your sunglasses. Okay, so the first way that I save money is I do not carry cash with me at all. Well, I can't, like, if I know I need gas, I'll bring like $5 with me for gas and about $2 for snacks for work. Now, if you know who Dave Ramsey is, he's a multi-millionaire, and he says use cash. And obviously, I'm not a multi-millionaire, and he's right, but that's because I haven't gotten to my next point. The other thing that, along with not carrying cash, is I also don't keep money in my checking account. I keep a little bit in there. I keep a small amount in my checking account, but I keep a much larger portion in my savings account. And what this does for me is, because it's really easy to use a card rather than using cash. So what it does is, if I go to Walmart or something, that when I go in there, I want to buy everything. My intentions, and I think this is everybody, but my intentions may have been to get a loaf of bread. If I go into Walmart and I go to the children's area, I want to buy Serenity all of the pajamas with like characters. I want to get her something. I'm like, ooh, candy, let's get some candy. I see like a cute trash can or something like that. I'm like, ooh, that would look cute in the bathroom. But I don't ever buy any of that stuff because I don't keep money in my checking account. I keep it in my savings account, because that way in an emergency, if you need to access it, you can go to an ATM, but you also can't just let them swipe your card. So basically, it keeps me from spending money when I go out, because I seriously don't buy anything for myself, like hardly ever. And I don't really mind that right now because I'm saving for the things that I really, really do want. So for me, it just works better to keep the money in my savings account, take the whatever cash I do need with me, and get the one item that I need. Because the way I was before, I would put all my money in my checking account, and you think you have like $300 in there, and you check and you've got $100 because of all these random things that you bought. They accumulated up to like hundreds of dollars. The next way that I save money is by setting aside money each week from my paychecks to go towards my bills. And I have a whole video on this and how I budget, so I will put that in that corner, that corner, and I will link it below, and I think it's called How I Budget. So that kind of explains what where all of my money goes. I do the envelope system, so I tell you pretty much all my envelopes, which I've actually had to add some on since that video, but I might make an updated one at some point. Anyway, so yeah, that's another way, is to go ahead and set what you know you're going to need aside for your bills. The next way that you can save money, and it's something that I'm working on and haven't fully gotten the hang of yet, is meal planning. And that's important because, say you buy a bunch of groceries, well, first of all, you have to write down all the ingredients. It's like a very lengthy process, but get all the ingredients for all the meals that you plan to make for the next week or two, and then make sure that the things that you know are going to expire, like things with bread and milk, I guess, make sure that those things are at kind of the beginning of your week. That way, basically, you're not wasting any items. So, I haven't 100% done this because I work way too much. But I do make sure that I know most of my meals for the week. The next thing that just kind of goes hand in hand with that, last one, is to buy things in bulk. Like, buy the 3 or 5 pound thing of meat, because it ends up being cheaper. Buy the big bags of chicken, anything like that. And I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but it will end up saving you money. Like, if you add it up at the end, that's money that can go towards something else, or even just in the month that you saved it can go towards a bill. And even if you just save like $10 a month or something, I would love to have $10 to put towards gas for me, or $10 towards the internet bill. You know, anything helps. My next tip is to limit your driving. Obviously, you have to drive to work if you work, and you have to drive your kids to school if you have kids that go to school. Obviously, you have to do those things. But if you're constantly taking a million trips to Walmart because you forgot something, or you want to go to the mall like a million times a week, you're wasting a lot of gas. So try to figure out everything that you need from Walmart and just go once a week. Try not to... What are you doing? Yeah, just try not to drive all over the place if it's not necessary. And my very last tip is to be patient and remind yourself of your goals. Sometimes it's kind of hard and you're like, whatever, I just want to buy something for myself because I've earned it, and sometimes you have, but don't go out and don't just take like 3 of your checks and just go and buy yourself like a new laptop or something like that. Like, I explained in my budgeting video kind of how I save for things like that, but don't do that because it's not gonna be worth it in the end. Just look at a picture of the kind of house you want, or the kind of car you want, or look at your debt and see how much you've gotten it down. You just kind of have to focus on those things to keep motivated. And it really, really does help sometimes So those are all my tips, and at some point I'm going to be doing a ways that I make extra money video. So let me know if you do want to see that, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Hey, so I guess it wasn't really the end, but I wanted to add this clip in to say that I am so sorry for the quality of my videos. The lighting, I know half the time is awful, but I'm working with my iPhone, and so it's not like I can just set up a camera and set it on a tripod wherever I want. I don't have studio lights. I have to work with these broken blinds in my bedroom. I don't know if I want to show you, but I guess I will show you anyways. And the nasty pillows as well. But yeah, so that's what I have to work with right now, because obviously I'm not rich, and the camera I want is about $500 and I'm saving for it. But like I just said in this video, I'm not just gonna take out like 2 or 3 paychecks and go get it. So I know, like, I hate when I watch videos and the quality's kind of crappy and I'm like, why don't you sit somewhere cuter, or, you know, like, get a camera? But there's nowhere to sit. Like, literally, I have to sit in front of a window, and the places in front of my windows are my bed, basically the floor in my child's room, and the floor in the living room. So, very long, sort of rant, complain, whiny, apologetic thing, but for those that still watch them, even though the quality's bad, thank you, and I will eventually have a camera, and hopefully someday, like, a better editing system, because someday I won't be working at a gas station. Anyways, for real this time, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.